Hi, I'm Ann Peterson. Deciding to move to a retirement community can be an emotionally tough decision for you and also for your children. Moving out of your home is perhaps one of the hardest things you'll ever do. But I can tell you personally, after living at John Knox Village for 3 days, when people make the move to this community, they quickly see what a great place this is to live and how it's independent and maintenance-free living at its best.
Where you live in your retirement years really does make all the difference. You want a place where you can call home, a place where you can feel safe and secure, a place where you don't have to worry about your long-term health care needs, and a place where you can be happy, healthy, and fulfilled. What I learned when I stayed at John Knox Village, this is the place that offers so much that you want and more. For the Devascotis family, it was an easy decision to come to John Knox Village.
So we want to take care of something ourselves and be able to choose now that we were able to choose, instead of waiting the last moment that somebody else will do it for us.
Harleen is the youngest of 3 daughters, and they all live out west. Harleen says the only drawback was that her parents would not be living close to her.
If they can't be with us, this is the next place best for them, because it just gives us peace of mind that they are taken care of.
Sisters June Schubert and Millie Palmer moved in within 2 weeks of each other and have lived in the village since 1998.
But my kids thought that because I lived quite a ways off of the road, they thought I shouldn't be by myself. So she was moving here, so I just moved with her.
The truth is that you can have peace of mind about your mother or father, and some families, both mother and father, live here. But the fact that you know that if they need something, security will be there immediately, and sometimes we can't get there immediately. So I don't never worry about my mother.
As the grandson, what do you think is the truth? And you work here. What is the truth about John Knox that you want to get across?
It is actually a great place to live. You know, that's one of the mottos that John Knox has, you know, and it really truly is.
The president of John Knox Village says it's not unusual at all for family members of village staff to move in once they see how active and vibrant life is at John Knox Village. In fact, Dan Rexroth invited his mom to join the fun.
He called me one day and he said, "How would you like to come to John Knox?" I said, "Yes, right away."
She moved into John Knox Village the same week that my daughter moved into the freshman dorm in college. And it's interesting because they joked back and forth with each other and said, moving to John Knox Village is really like living on a college campus. A lot of similarities.
Living at John Knox Village is maintenance-free. Lawn and trash service are included, plus a regular bus schedule and 24-hour security to help you enjoy every day to its fullest.
I don't need to worry about a house. I don't need to worry about fixing things in it if they go wrong. Here, if something's not working, call maintenance. They come right away, and it's fixed in no time.
I feel very, very safe here. I go to bed at night, and I don't worry a thing about it.
What also gives you a feeling of security at John Knox Village, knowing financial control is yours. Depending on the resident agreement you choose and how you line up your long-term health care, you can easily have a plan in place to help you stay financially secure, and it's surprisingly affordable.
We discovered after doing our homework that the cost of living at John Knox Village for us was very similar to the cost of living in our own home.
I know a lot of people think, well, I'll wait until I'm 80. Don't. It just makes such a difference to have this peace of mind and this security.
One person who took that truth to heart is Gail Moore. She moved to John Knox Village when she was in her mid-60s.
Gail, you are so young. What made you decide to move to this retirement community?
Well, when my mom got older, she kept thinking that she would want to move to a retirement community, but she always thought she was too young to do it. And we ended up moving her 4 times, and each time was a battle to downsize all of her stuff. And by the time we got done with that, I said, I'm not doing that to my kids.
She is so happy. She's so happy not to have to do yard work, house maintenance. She's just at
at peace is the best way to say it. She's so much happier than I've ever seen her, and we don't have to worry about her when she's here.
I could not believe that I would be able to live in a place like this. It's nicer than anything I've lived in as an adult. And to me, it is just a huge blessing.
It's amazing to hear over and over again from the neighbors I met at John Knox Village and their children. Their most common complaint was, why didn't we make the decision sooner? And since the best time to move here may have been years ago, for so many of them, isn't the next best time now? That's one of the many truths about John Knox Village. To learn more truths about life at John Knox Village, go to www.jkvtruths.org.